Hey, what's up, everybody? Andrew Wolf here. I have decided to make a video about putting together my helmet, camera, and mic setup, which I have completely stolen from other YouTubers or motovloggers on YouTube. So this is not original at all. However, I have never done this before. So you are going to experience what it's like to set up your first motovlogging helmet with someone who has no idea what they're doing. I've only done the research that you can do on YouTube, and I've purchased a chin mount. It's literally called chin mounts. They 3D print the mount and put the little sticky, the 3M sticky on it, specifically designed for whatever helmet model that you have. I have a Shoei RF 1400. I like this helmet a lot. It's very good quality. I bought some sort of mic. I can't remember where I bought it from. Or I mean, I bought it from Amazon, but I can't remember what the brand name was. If I can look back, I will post the link to that. I don't have a big YouTube following, so I don't have any affiliate links, but I actually followed this or found this mic through another motovlogger named Laylee, I believe. And so this was the mic that she recommended. I have the GoPro Hero 8. I have a couple of different mounts. I don't know exactly how the angle and all that is going to work. So we're going to kind of figure that out, see what works best. And ultimately, after I do the install, I plan to do some like test videos just to show you guys, hey, what does it sound like? How does it, how does it look and all that. I also have the GoPro Media Mod, which I think is pretty neat. And if you're doing research on like creating your helmet, camera, mic setup, this seems to eliminate a lot of the issues that a lot of previous people would have to deal with, which was basically, the little side door on your GoPro opens up, and that's where the mic, you have to add like a mic converter and all this stuff. But this actually has the mic input built into it. It's a pretty neat little thing, and I can imagine this being very useful for not only, or it already has actually. I use this to put a little mic on the top, like a boom style mic, to do a video of my Ducati, just do it like starting it up and revving it and stuff. So it's very, very nifty. So yeah, let's do it. The one thing I'm also very curious about here, and so you all will find out with me, this is that like matte finish helmet. So I'm a little concerned about the finish on here because I don't know if this is like a coating or something. So, if my GoPro like flies off, then, well, it'll be a good learning lesson, I suppose. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that I also have the heat gun. Apparently that's needed for just getting it a little warm, the adhesive on the chin mount for your helmet and the actual chin mount itself. So make sure you have one of those. A hairdryer would work too, I imagine, but just keep that in mind. Also comes with a little alcohol wipe to clean this part of the helmet, which is gonna be helpful. Make sure there's no grease or oil or whatever. So yeah. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to position the chin mount where I think is gonna make most sense. I know you could probably get pretty detailed with this and make sure you're using like a leveler or something. I'm just one to go for it. I think that's gonna be good. All right, so just a new angle just to get a little closer here. So yeah, you might be able to see there's a slight angle on this. And so it lines up with this little dip in the helmet. And so I'm trying to align it so that it matches that dip right here, but also making sure it's centered well. Another thing I might add as a tip, just because I know with like adhesives and stuff, I know you can't see me, make sure you wash your hands before you're dealing with stuff like this with adhesives. Even though cleaning it with the oil or alcohol is gonna be good, it's just good to have clean hands when you're doing this type of stuff. So something to keep in mind. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just go for it. And again, make sure this is somewhat visible to you all. I'm gonna start with the alcohol wipe and we're gonna clean this up. Just make sure it's free of all oils and things like that. Wow, that's a really small thing, but as you can see, it's plenty, plenty of alcohol. All right, that should be plenty. And let that dry. And the next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab my heat gun, and I'm going to gently, very gently, because by no means do you want to melt any of this or overheat it. All right, I think that's probably enough. And I'm going to carefully position. So just new angle here, but again, I'm just holding this, pressing this in. I've got it in right here. So see, it looks pretty straight, I think. So we'll see. But I'm just pressing this, making sure. I imagine the other thing you could do here is if you had a C-clamp or something, that could be a good tool to use just to help hold it in place. I think if you go to like the chin mount instructions, it's gonna say to like keep it for several hours or something. I will probably go ahead and let this set up. I'm not gonna really mount the camera and all that stuff today, or I'll probably just to see positioning wise, but I'm not gonna take it out to ride today. I'm gonna go ahead and just let it set overnight probably before I put the camera on it. The other thing that it did come with, which I didn't talk about, is it comes with this little like safety string thing, which I believe you actually are supposed to mount somewhere like on the side of your helmet, and then I guess the string goes around your GoPro just as a extra, if something bad were to happen and this chin mount were to fall off or, come off, that your GoPro, you probably notice and immediately pull over to make sure you secure your GoPro. But so you do have that option. I personally am gonna live my life on the edge and not worry about this, but it does come with that, which I think is actually, it's thoughtful. I like that, it's cool. All right, so as far as the GoPro, like in between mounts, this is the piece that would go to your camera. One thing I did notice is the GoPro official ones has this rubber piece in the middle. So you have to lift that up to make it actually flexible to go in. One thing I don't know yet is gonna be whether or not it's gonna be better to put this down so that the mount is on the bottom or from the top. Because if you think about it, with your GoPro, it can go, if it's at the top, perhaps it's gonna be something like this. Let's see. So I don't know if that's gonna be ideal or if it's gonna be more ideal to be down like this. So then it would be like that. Oops, totally out of the camera, like this. So, not entirely sure yet. This will be, again, a little bit of an experiment. This would theoretically go, at least that's a close start to what it's gonna look like. Yeah, so you can see it's like gonna be technically off center, but also I don't have the medium mod. Medium mod is gonna add a little bulkiness to this, but hopefully, like I said, won't be too bad. And considering you don't have to use the mic adapter and all that stuff. So this is the medium mod, and you literally slide it in like so, and then it'll plug into the adapter, kind of wiggle it a little bit, push it in. It's nice and snug. I like that it kind of just goes with it. It doesn't add a whole bunch of extra bulky. I mean, it adds a bulkiness to it, but it's not crazy amount. And like I said, so with the mic, once I get this set up, the mic is gonna go, just plugs in right here. Just plugs in, and you got your mic. So very convenient having that. Okay, next is the mic. It's a little lapel mic, so nice and small, but as you can see, there's a lot of cord. I'll hopefully be able to tuck that into the cheek pad somewhere, but the first thing I gotta do is figure out how to pop out the cheek pads, which I think, I forget how it comes out. Oh. So start from the inside, like right here, if you have a RF 1400. Oh man. I'm gonna start on the inside. Ah, there we go. And then, there we go. And dang, well that's the whole cheek pad right there. So it looks like I don't even have to really take it all the way out. Here, let me push that back in. So you really just, I feel like you're just gonna need to open up the inside. So popping it from in here, the only thing I need to figure out is how I'm gonna run the cord. See this? That should work. I got it coming out through here. And then I probably use a little bit of tape or something to make this a little nicer. So again, I just kind of popped the inside cheek pad out and stuffed a bunch of the cable in there. And then the mic is right here. So I'm gonna put that. Okay, so this angle might even be better with this camera. But, so, here's the mic. Let's see. So what I'm doing, it's gonna be hard to show on camera, but basically I'm trying to put the wad of wires in here, and I'm gonna actually go ahead and clip it back in and see if it sits kind of neatly, and then stick the mic right just outside the cheek pad. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so I'm back. That was a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. And again, it's hard to see through the camera, but I got the cheek pad back in. It's got a bunch of wire stuffed in here. Like right here, you can like, actually I can feel it right there. So it is gonna be interesting. I also imagine this is too much wire now, so I'm gonna have to probably stuff a little bit of this back in. But I got the mic literally, as you can see, oh there you can see it, right here. It's like right in the middle. So that's where I've got the mic, and I'll be able to now test to see, once I get this going, how the sound is. It'd be like sitting on it. Brum, brum, brum. Hopefully you can hear a nice balance between the bike and myself. It's been a few days actually. Busy. Got my visor open right now, so hopefully we'll get a little bit of a combination here to see high speed, low speed. So now you can hear the whistling. When I close it, it's quiet. So the whistling is going to be a little annoying, which means I'll probably just need to, whenever I'm doing like a talking point, keep the visor closed. But yeah, we'll see. Curious to hear how this comes out. Oh man. Wow. That is fun, dude. Oh my gosh.